So I'm going to draw this Ortho7, and the awesome part about 3D / confusing part to some people is that it does not matter where you start, because these things are like Legos. You can put them together in any fashion in space. Okay, so if you want to build the top vertical section of this, the like rounded angular section on this thing first, and then build the bottom and then put them together, you can. If you want to build the bottom plate first and then build the vertical section and then put them together, you can. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to do this, and for those of you that get it, you're welcome to like kind of fly past this, but for those of you that are struggling with it a little bit, I hope to kind of walk you through this. So we drew this already, and you guys know that this is 5 by 3/8. And again, in the advent of efficiency, you could certainly draw that. I think you could draw that with lines, right? 5 inches long by 3/8 tall. I'm going to use a rectangle just to kind of show you how this works. So the rectangle, the way this guy goes, if you've not used this much, I'm going to click where I want it to start. And then if you look down on the command line, it actually gives you some different options. The one we want is dimension. So you can either click dimension or you can type D, enter, either way. But I'm just going to choose rectangle. I'm going to click where I want it to start. I'm going to hit D, enter, and now I'm going to enter in how big I want this. So I want it 5, right? 5 long by 3/8. And you're going to notice that at this point, it's kind of like looking for an input. It's saying to specify the other corner. See what's happening? Is that once you've entered those coordinates, the 5, enter, 3/8, enter, it's going to give you the ability to put this wherever you want it. Now, for me, it doesn't matter. So you could just click wherever. Okay. So again, that's just a quick demo of rectangle. So like I said, you're going to click rectangle, you're going to click where you want it, then dimensions, so D, enter, and I'm going to say 5, enter, 3/8, enter, and then click where I want it. And again, you can build it with lines. There's nothing wrong with that. So once I have this guy,
3/8.
3/8, yeah. Click somewhere inside. So I'm going to spin this, right? So I'm going to hold down Shift, I'm going to click and hold my scroll button, and I'm going to spin that guy. And you know that you need to extrude this guy how far?
Wait. 1.5.
Yeah. 1.5. Yep. So I'm going to go 1.5, and that's going to give me my bottom plate. Lose anybody on that?
Yeah.
Where did I lose you? Here?
Alright, I'm right there.
Okay, so extrude. Click the rectangle.
Yep.
And
then
you
one,
this
right?
1.5. Now, if you did this with lines, there's an extra step you need to put in here, right? What step am I missing if I did it with lines?
You have to combine.
The whole join part, right? Yeah. So I got poly edit, PE, select the line, blah, blah, which is why I did it with rectangle. Again, you could do it with line, just another step. So when you get into this kind of stuff, I want you to understand that there are faster ways to build this. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about those again here in a second. But so as I'm doing this thing, I want to now draw this vertical section, right? And the interesting part about this is this is the same fight we had when we drew it as an orthographic. if you understand that this is all one plane, then up 1 1/8, right? If I go up from this corner 1 1/8, that's going to bring me to the center of this circle height-wise, and then I'm going to go in 1 for the radius of that circle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw with a line from this corner. I have ortho on. I think that's a little easier to go with that. Okay.
1.5.
1 1/8.
Just
The top, yeah, the top surface of it. The also part about this is you can't really mess it up, because even if you draw it backwards, you can just flip. Okay, so like I said, I'm at that corner. However you have this thing positioned, doesn't really matter. I'm just at that corner. 1 1/8, yeah. So I'm gonna go 1 minus sign, 1 divide sign, 8. So 1 dash 1 slash 8, 1 1/8. Or you can, if you want to do the decimal, it's great too. And then I'm gonna go in towards the center 1, because they tell me that that radius, right, that circle is 1. So now I've gotten to the midpoint of the circle, the center point rather, and then I'm going in, so it should look something like that. Is that 11?
what do you have on that you have just something with those?
Yeah, I have ortho on. Did I lose anybody on that?
You're going on. Because my ortho is gonna be a bunch of ways to press this now.
Yeah, it may give you a couple, like it'll shoot, but they should be straight, right?
Yeah, it's straight, it's just that one's going out.
Yeah, it could go, yeah. Because remember, ortho can go vertical or horizontal,
Now that has.
and now you have 3 planes that you can travel in, so. So with this guy, I'm going to draw a radius 1 circle. So that guy right there. Did I lose anybody with that one?
Just my angle's different, so I keep.
So Rose, you need help?
It's the whole environment, moving it around.
Yeah.
I might as well take yours. See? Oh, you're not. Then solidified.
That's smart.